what's the deal? It's been a minute since I've been back on here, but I want to make this channel, man, and keep this shit short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's January 31st, 2024, and I just think that there's a lot of people that's, including myself, that's kind of being stuck in the cycle of doing the same thing, living in the same thing, just talking about it, just listening and not applying this shit to our life and shit. And I just know it's time for me. I've been on that shit, and I ain't been on it as much as I can, but I've been putting in little tiny footsteps to grow in this shit. So this video right here is just more about, it's time to go ahead and lock the fuck in, bro. For myself, it's time to lock in. Like, I'm in school right now. I started school January 29th. I ain't gonna say what I'm in school for, but just know I'm in school. And I graduate in June or May, either or. But it's just time to lock in. Like, I've been, how can I say this? Like, I've been improving, but you know when you've been improving, but you know you ain't been improving as much as you could have been. And you ain't been giving as much effort as you should have been doing or giving. And that's what this shit is about. Just giving as much effort you know you can give. And just putting your head down and just grinding for this shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This year I started some shit I ain't never did. Since you feel me? Since I was 13, 12. I'm gonna be open and honest with this motherfucker. You know, I have a lot of addictions that I had to deal with, like as far as weed, as far as ejaculating, whatever the case may be. I had addiction that I had to deal with, and I'm being honest with it, and I'm gonna keep it a bill, because I know it's other young niggas like me that are dealing with the same thing. And I had to ask myself, why am I struggling with these addictions? Why do I feel like I gotta jack off, or why do I feel like I gotta fuck something every day? Or what's the meaning behind that? Do I not love myself? Do I not value myself? Do I not hold myself to a higher standard? And so far, I haven't, for the first time in my whole life, I have not jacked off for a whole month in my life. And I've never done it. Like, that's an accomplishment that I can say I've gotten to. And that shit is nothing but the Lord. I just said I'm not doing that shit no more. Like, that shit is weak as hell. Like, I'm a good looking dude. I don't have to fucking beat my meat, bro. And bust galas on myself to people I don't know. And people that I can fuck in real life. Like, that shit is backwards as fuck. So I just said, I'm not doing that lame ass shit. That shit low key gay to me now. Like, I'm not finna beat my meat to another nigga fucking a bitch. Like, I don't wanna see that shit. So that's one thing I didn't beat, I'm beating right now. The next thing is motherfucking weed. Everybody know that I'm a motherfucking stoner, but I ain't no more. I'm putting that shit down for about 3 to 5 years. I'm finna just put my head down and grind without it. It's been 31 days since I jacked off, and it's been 28 days since I hit a blunt. And I feel amazing. Like, I feel like I can beat anything. Not to say I don't have thoughts about relapsing on shit. It's just like, do I really want to? Do it really benefit me? Is it making me money? Is it or is it wasting my time? Most of that shit is. So to sum that shit up, it's just shit. This shit is just about locking in on what the fuck you need to deal with personally. Like, that's the first step to achieving your goals, to expanding your horizon, is dealing with shit eternally. Like, a lot of us want to make more money. A lot of us want to look better, get better, smell better, feel better. All that. Motherfuckers got to deal with that real shit that don't nobody know that we dealing with first. Then everything else gonna slowly start to improve over time. So I just want to say to the other young niggas, or to the females, deal with your shit, bro. When you sober and you not fucking, you not getting no dopamine, and you not in somebody's face and you gotta just sit with your own self, that's the realest you right there. That's where you dig and find out who the fuck you is and if you a bitch or not. I ain't no bitch. And that's just what it is. Period. I'm just gonna make these videos every day and say what I'm going through. Cause I know there's motherfuckers out there that's going through the same thing, that's trying to get it. And I'm gonna get it. I've been talking about this shit. I done made old videos, took them down cause I've been a little bitch. Cause a nigga really on his shit for real. Now, I know I'm on my shit. I'm just keep giving that shit. I'm gonna give that shit more effort. Cause I just know I can, it's a whole nother level I can tap into. I can sense it. Like my spirit is just lifted and just a little bit higher just because I'm doing the Lord's work. That's just the bottom line. So let's keep grinding and growing, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay in the gym. I just left the gym. Let's keep going. Let's just do the shit that the Lord wanted us to do. I ain't saying we ain't gonna do shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we gotta make sure we taking care of business, man. Taking care of business. That's the main goal right now. It's taking care of business, man. Not bullshitting. Taking care of business. Period. This first video back. It's a little rough draft. Like I said, I'm coming from the gym. I can't wait to get better with this YouTube shit and my format and my communication skills and just how I overall got this shit laid out. But shit, this is my first shit coming back. I'm just glad to just do this shit and just post it because I've been acting like a little bitch. But I know I got some value to give to the world. Like I know I do. I just gotta put it out and just do this shit every day and not worry about the views, the followers, the subscribers. I'm just worried about putting this shit out for my kids, for my son, where they can see like, damn, Pops really took the time and enjoyed the whole process of this shit. He ain't skipped no steps. I ain't skipped no skips with this shit. I did everything I had to do step by step. I ain't skip shit. I ain't asked for shit. That's one thing else. I put myself through school. I had to hustle. I had to do some just to get myself to where I want to be. And that's how I gotta go. A lot of motherfuckers, man, I ain't trying to ask another nigga for shit. Not saying people ain't help me. That's one thing too. Be thankful for the people that do help you. It's people that ain't help me. Shout out to my grandma, my mama, my pops, all of them. You feel me? Ain't I love all y'all. But when it come down to it, only I can put in this work. You did. Y'all have a good one.